So this is a picture of the old Springfield courthouse. Today it's used as the county clerk's office. So this is where we went to visit the county clerk. We also um, met with attorney Greg Goatley there, and one of the cool things we got to do there was go in the basement where they actually keep the records for um, different deeds to properties, records for living wills, and different things like that down there dating back probably hundreds of years. So we got to go look through all those different files. So that was one of the cool things about getting to tour that building. And so the county clerk, Glenn Black, was is a Springfield county clerk, and he's the one that we spoke to, and these are just a few of the things that he does as the county clerk of Washington County. So, the county clerk acts as a licensing agent for the state and county government. He is responsible for clerical duties of the fiscal court, for registering of license for motor vehicles, recording and keeping records of legal transactions, voter registration and election duties, and he's also responsible for tax duties. And Greg Goatley, these are some of the different terms that he talked about when we were visiting with him. So deeds, basically just a proof that you own property. We talked about deed restrictions, how the seller is actually the one who gets to decide what those different restrictions are for that deed. He was actually telling us about certain restrictions basically that were placed on certain properties from being sold to different races or ethnicities, but I don't think those are legally impliable today. So he was telling us about that, and that was interesting. And then a race to notice state, which is basically, he was telling us that whoever files the lien first, if there's two people in dispute for property, whoever files the lien first is the person who wins the case and custody of the property. And then title insurance, which is insurance that insures against financial loss from defects in a title to real property and from the invalidity or unenforceability of mortgage loans. Alright, so this is a picture of the new county courthouse, which we got to tour, and this one had a lot of cool stuff inside it that we got to see. We got to tour the courtroom, got to see where they kept the different I guess people that were being tried. So the rooms they locked them up in, how they go about getting them into the courtroom safely, and how the judge enters the courtroom, and all the different cameras, and just the whole process of how that works. So that was probably one of the coolest things there. But this is also where the circuit clerk's office is, and so she got to tell us about that position. And the circuit clerk of Washington County is Joanne Miller. The circuit clerk's office is a Kentucky state office with county jurisdiction. So this is basically her job, I guess, description. The circuit clerk is a local elected official who is in charge of passports, driver's license, probate, small claims, circuit, civil and criminal, traffic cases, forcible detainer, name changes, guardianships, different appeals, garnishments, district court misdemeanors, and felony cases, commercial driver's license, and motorcycle permit and license. So basically, she has a lot of different responsibilities, and she was really informative when she was taking us a tour through that courthouse, and just getting to see all the different responsibilities that her and her team have to take on a regular basis.